Hello again. Today we are in the book of Titus chapter 3 once again. Welcome. This is Emmanuel, and we want to continue talking about again this man Titus, a young man who is working in a different place. He's a missionary. He is at work, or we can say he is deployed in a place that wasn't his home and is working there. But the question I want to ask us today, have you ever been in a place where you are just thinking, I'm tired of people, I don't want to work with anyone anymore? Where if some of us are in places where we feel like we are the smartest, we are the best, and no one else is good enough, or we feel like we are working with people and we feel like we are the ones that are carrying the weight on us. We know things they don't know. Sometimes even look at others and you realize if they were not there, I would do everything myself better. And we feel like we just want to sideline them, put them away, and we do everything on our own. Now, Paul teaches Titus a very important lesson here that I want us to really learn from. Paul tells him, remember, that is in chapter 3 of the book of Titus, verse 3. He tells him, remember, we ourselves were once foolish. He continues to say, we were disobedient, led astray, slaves to various passions and pleasures, passing our days in malice and envy, hated by others and hating one another. So Paul describes a situation where he's showing that even him as Paul, or putting himself together with Titus, they needed to realize that before they were that good, they were also at one level or at one point not as good as they are. The reality is, for the things you know right now, you keep on learning every day. Every day you get better and better. It would be wrong for you to know that I've learned something for 10 years and you start blaming someone who is doing it for their very, very first year. It's like seeing a baby who is starting to learn how to walk and you tell them you don't know how to walk. Yet you are an adult who has walked for some years and you are judging someone for not being able to walk properly, yet they are just starting to learn how to walk. Paul tells that to Titus. You realize that if we are now on level 10, we were once on level 1. And we have to have such kind of grace when you're dealing with others. When you feel tired or when we feel frustrated, we need to remember that someone else as well may feel exactly how we feel about another person. So we feel like you are hating someone, you just know someone also somewhere else may be hating you. You feel like someone is foolish, you may also think someone somewhere else may also be feeling like you are also foolish. And we need to be graceful in how we love others, how we show them kindness, because we just need to surround one another with that understanding of kindness and grace, that we have all a work in progress. God is doing something in your life. God is doing something in someone else's life. We are all learning, we are growing, and we need to be patient with one another and seeing how we can encourage one another so that we can all be successful. The problem comes when you feel like for you already successful and someone else is dragging you down. Remember, we can all be successful if we understand that we are all on a journey. There's an African saying that says, we are because we are. You cannot be alone and think you'll achieve so much. We need one another. So Paul says in verse 4, he says, but when the loving kindness of the Lord appeared, the goodness of God, he saved us. That we were as well in a very bad state like anyone else we can look at. But the grace of God, the goodness of God came and saved us from a state that we ourselves were not happy about to a state that we can be happy about. The same way I want to encourage us. We need to share the same goodness and kindness to people around us. As we grow, they grow. As each one of us grows, we become better as a community, as a family, as a team, and we cannot give up on believing in one another. Maybe what you need to do, the challenge for that want to live with you, help carry one another to that place where we can all feel important, valued, and respected and appreciated. You on step 10 because you have come from step 1.